Draymond Green is a basketball genius, Mensa level genius. I've made a couple tribute videos to Draymond in the past, but after his 19 assist Mona Lisa against Denver, I had to give him one more. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow Scout with Bryan on Instagram and the podcast if you want more dope content like this. Let's get right into the film. First couple plays, got to give Steve Kerr, much maligned Steve Kerr, a little bit of credit. Nice ATO here to start the game. Stagger away, looks like it's going to be for Steph Curry, but really Steph's going to kind of tight curl off that first screen his own man a little bit, and then the stagger becomes for Michael Mulder over here, really to come off of that Looney and kind of Steph initial screen. Draymond just does a great job, obviously, as he always does, turning, just tracking the action, seeing how the defense plays it, not telegraphing his pass, keeping the ball down low as he sees, again, Steph curl, Mulder pop out, and he's wide open coming off of the Looney screen. Perfect delivery, on time, on target. This one, Steve Kerr, maybe deserves an Oscar nomination. Look at this little acting job over here. Steve Kerr is going to be like, come on, Steph, everybody on Denver, yeah, it's all about you, always about Steph. Coming off this stagger, Steve Kerr's, egging it on, making all their attention be about him, as Draymond, I believe, in this second called set out of the start of the game, is going to take one hard dribble towards Michael Mulder, and now Michael Porter Jr.'s totally fallen asleep. So Draymond's going to thread the needle on that bounce pass, right hand, backdoor, beautiful, leading Mulder for a layup. Again, credit, assist, Steve Kerr with the phenomenal acting work, but perfect textbook backdoor pass from Draymond Green. This one isn't a remarkable assist. There was a few, obviously I'm not going to show you all 19, but a few of them were like this, kind of dubious. Obviously, the assist has a pretty broad definition. You get some where you do a dribble handoff, guy takes 4 or 5 dribbles after, you still get an assist. Kind of vague definition if you ask me, but anyway, just wanted to throw this one in as credit to, yes, Draymond gets a few of those, but also deserves credit for how quickly he makes decisions. Just a quick little pick and pop with Kelly Oubre, but watch how quickly Draymond then is going to turn and just go other side of the floor, handoff, Jordan Poole, right on the catch. There's no hesitating, there's no thinking about it for 10 minutes. Keep the ball moving, set a good screen on the dribble handoff, opens up Poole, screens his man well, little step back. Nice move by Poole, but good handoff from Draymond, the ultimate ball mover. Speaking of ball movement, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. How does Andrew Wiggins get this? Again, back cut dunk, as Denver gave up a whole bunch of back cut actions. Yeah, obviously the gravity of Steph has a lot to do with it, but give Draymond credit too. Ball's in his right hand initially, transfers it to his left, sees Steph set a little back screen right here as everybody's concerned about him, but Draymond again is going to take a hard dribble in that direction, step with that right foot, left hand, beautiful, thread the needle, bounce pass, Andrew Wiggins right where the ball needs to be, perfect delivery, perfect setup. Being able to do that with both hands, being able to pass and dribble with both hands, such a crucially underrated skill. We call this a good to great pass in the NBA. Normally, the corner one is the shot that's great, but for Draymond, it's a okay to maybe good shot for him. But Michael Porter Jr., you see, doesn't even really commit to Draymond, just makes a tiny little move in his direction. But Draymond knows, okay, fine, I can shoot this ball, but Michael Mulder's a much better shooter than me, so let's make this good to great. Extra pass, snap the ball beautifully. Look at that chest pass. Snap those fingers, snap those thumbs. Perfect. Right in his shot pocket. On time, on target. Michael Mulder, 3. Beautiful. Have joy for your teammate. Look at that. This one, a little bit of gamesmanship, just trickery, basketball IQ. Again, this is where the genius comes in. Steph doing a little dancing one-on-one against Michael Porter Jr. is going to momentarily beat him. Draymond's man's going to go help. Smart decision by him. But now Draymond knows that there's going to be momentary confusion about, okay, who's now guarding Steph? Who's guarding Draymond after that little help? Remember, because Dozier's Draymond's man. He's guarding Draymond, right? So Steph's going to flip Draymond the ball, kind of lull him to sleep a little bit. Draymond's kind of just looking at the basket, looking like, I'm going to maybe shoot this. But then, of course, when he sees again, little confusion, guys relax just for a second, not sure who's taking Steph right away. Now he's going to flip this little underhand pass, little scoop pass to Steph in the corner as Andrew Wiggins sets that beautiful pinch in screen for him. Great read. Again, they make that look so easy, but that's a smart, high IQ basketball play. What they're most famous for, obviously, this short roll created by Steph kind of being trapped or having two on him in the pick and roll momentarily. Draymond's behind the defense, so he catches right here in a 4-on-3. Great job, first of all, not to come charging in here, as a lot of bigs do. Put the ball down. Excuse me, I knew that sneeze was coming. Not put the ball down, catch it, read the defense, keep it above his head, see Composite come over, so now Aaron Gordon's got to play two. Warriors do a great job not being on the same plane. So look at Oubre's going to flash high, Toscano Anderson's going to be low on the baseline. Really, they're both open at this point because they execute that cut beautifully. But look at Draymond again, just keeping the ball above his head. Perfect little touch to Kelly Oubre for the dunk. Great read. Great decision maker. Always communicating. This one, you got to give him a little credit for the screen. Set a good screen. Great way to get your teammates open. Great way to get yourself more assists too. Split action. Steph Curry. Set that good screen. Hold it on JaMychal Green. When he sets this great screen, that's going to make Jokic feel like he has to switch out onto Steph Curry, understandably. So now Draymond's going to read, okay, now Green switched onto me. JaMychal Green is, but he's on the wrong side of me, obviously. I'm inside, so now I'm going to cut hard. Catch the ball right here. Got an advantage. Help comes in. Whole bunch of Denver in the paint. Him and Kelly Oubre starting to develop a really nice chemistry. Oubre, okay outside shooter, better as a cutter. Draymond has got him to understand timing on weak side cuts, slashes from the corner. So a situation like this where Oubre's man is in the paint ready to help. Oubre beautifully times this cut here. Right to the rim. Draymond takes one dribble, flips that lob pass up, which he's so freaking good at, as good as Rondo or really anybody in the league is at throwing that lob. Beautiful delivery to Kelly Oubre. Fun basketball. Great pass. Again, just tracking, just IQ, just reading the play, right? Again, yes, does Steph make this easier from his gravity? Absolutely. But Steph's coming off this stagger away. Draymond dribbles in the area. Sees Denver just kind of overreact to Steph just a little bit. And now he's looking at Steph. He's got the ball out for Steph. All gamesmanship because he sees, again, the guy that's open, Juan Toscano Anderson. Don't predetermine anything. Don't force anything. Just read what the defense does. And if they're going to overreact to Steph like that, leave Toscano Anderson open, better known as Steph's teammate. Beautiful pass. This one was freaking fun. Man, we've seen some clips breaking down. You know, usually they do this on like a pick and pop sometimes where Draymond will get it. He's not a threat, so he'll dribble back at Steph. I don't know if I've seen them do this all that often, where Draymond's handling right here in a pick and roll with Steph. Steph's setting for him, so Draymond just kind of dance off it a little bit, dance around with the ball. But then I believe this is a set where, again, they dribble back. They kind of lull the defense to sleep. Draymond maneuvering around all over the place with this ball. But really, he knows what he's doing this whole time. Hard dribble handoff right at Steph, shoulder to shoulder. Good screen on Steph's man. Beautiful execution. I mean, just look at this action. This is fun basketball, man. You think Steve Kerr can't coach? That's good stuff right there. Finally, yeah, there's a pretty easy one for Steph. But again, give Draymond credit for the IQ. Whenever Steph gets down here, everybody pinches in for him. Oubre first. Wiggins says, I'm here too. I can go set a second one. Draymond again, not telegraphing the pass. Perfect delivery, though. Snap that ball. Great footwork. Steph coming off the screen. All Denver's coaches having a full-on freak out over there. And then here we go. Here's Magic number 19. Again, the backdoor. Such a lost art. Beautiful. Steph, again, the gravity a little bit. Coming like he said in the back screen for Oubre. Really, he's just going to slip out of it. So Draymond's just going to observe again that Michael Porter Jr., worried about whatever else is going on, is going to be on the high side of Oubre. So Oubre's going to slip it to the basket. Draymond, little right hand, a little bit more touch, not as firm of a step-through bounce pass as we saw before. Kind of just lay this one out a little bit more, give Oubre a little bit of time to get to the ball and finish with his strong left hand. Beautiful delivery. Beautiful passer. Beautiful basketball mind. Genius, genius, genius stuff. 19 assists, tying a career high. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you thumb up, hit that subscribe button. Again, follow Scout with Bryan on Instagram.